Let's go, Indiana, Dallas. Indiana, Dallas in the building. And you know, Caitlin Clark bought the Clarkies with her. And she went to Dallas and she went, let's go, get to the highlights, let's go. There you go, Caitlin Clark ready to do the thing. Comes to the, goes behind the back. Oh my goodness. And Caitlin gets the layup there, comes back. Queen Caitlin, that's what we gotta start calling her. Queen Caitlin goes, and she gets the bounce pass, and she gets it to Delissa Smith for a delay. Caitlin pushes the ball down, goes behind the back again, and delay. That's right, Caitlin is doing the thing, goes back all the way to the rim. Nobody's stopping her. Her shot wasn't falling, but hey, this one did splash. More logo threes than anybody else in the entire NBA. Here's Caitlin Clark again, being very aggressive, very aggressive, very aggressive, very aggressive. And get the lay, and not down the butt. Dallas is still up, 45-32. Caitlin doing her best to keep the guys in the game. Another lay. Caitlin goes up, and here's the shot. Aaliyah Boston with the three, splash. Splash, splash, splash. Caitlin inside again, Aaliyah Boston. They're becoming one of the best, maybe the best 1-2 punch in the NBA, WNBA. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here's Caitlin again, gets a little, y'all give her that much space? The Katie Lou hits the three. Caitlin another 6 behind the back to Delissa Smith. Oh my God. It's 63-61. Dallas stays in the league, guys. Remember that Dallas stays in the league. Aaliyah Boston with the jumper. Caitlin does again. Goes, and she gets another one. Caitlin goes to the rim, strong to the rim, lay. Let's go. 74-72. Dallas, Indiana goes in. Dodges with the lay-in. Off this is a Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark turns around. Turnaround jumper. You know what it is. We've been asking Caitlin to do this, and she started to show this all day. Pass to Cassie Hall. Oh, Cassie Hall finally hits a three. Struggled a little bit this game, but that's all right. She played good defense. And once again, to Aaliyah Boston to come back and give a 2-point lead. Dallas is still up by 2. Here's tied. Caitlin did down by 3. Kelsey Mitchell assists. And that's number 19 for the record. Caitlin Clark went crazy. Crazy. 19 assists, 24 punts, 6 rebounds. Oh, but they got the loss. Dallas played tremendous, got the loss. Let's discuss, let's talk about it. Let's go. Queen Caitlin, the face of the WNBA, the King Joe Show is up right now. Let's.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept you're like a focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by K. David Jordan.
How is everybody doing? Oh, how's everybody doing? Let's go. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy KDJ. Welcome to the King Joe Show. And oh man, we got a lot to talk. We have so much to talk about. When I say so, I mean so much to talk about. So much to talk about. How's everybody doing? If you do me a favor, if you don't mind, just take a couple of seconds to hit that like button. Take a couple of seconds to hit that subscribe. Please, if you don't mind, if you don't, it'll help the show. It help us get the algorithm. It help us do the things that we need to do. If you're Caitlin Clark, oh man, every time I come live, I promise I have one person that gives me a thumbs down. Every time I come live, otherwise instantly, when they see me go live, they instantly give me a thumbs down. It's okay. It's all good. I'm not even mad. You know why? Because Caitlin Clark did what Caitlin Clark does. Caitlin Clark does Caitlin Clark things, and she did what she does all the time. And it was a great. And off the real, we got a super chat. My man Steve. Oh my gosh. Hit him with the horn, ladies and gentlemen. Hit him with the horn. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was a sad horn. Give him a better horn than that. My brother Steve in the building. Steve, what's going going on, man? Super Sad, he said, I hope you and Queen recovered after the anniversary. It was our anniversary made for you and me. It was a beautiful time, Steve. Steve, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Steve, for all that you've done over there across the pond in England. England in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Europe is representing strong on the King Joe Show. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and talk. Let's go ahead and talk. Let's go ahead and get into the situation that's going on. You know, so last night, Caitlin plays Dallas, and she goes to another sellout, takes the Caitlin Clark hit show on the road, and she gets another sellout. And we saw the game, and it was an interesting game. Off the rip, it was a very interesting game. I thought, truth be told, I thought that Caitlin Clark and the Fever actually kind of came out a little bit flat, a lot flat. They came out a lot flat last night. And it was interesting to see them come out flat like that. And, you know, Dallas was hitting everything. They were hitting everything. And Caitlin does what she does. She came out, missed a couple of shots, a couple of threes. And I was like, okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. And we've gotten to the point that this is a team that Caitlin and the team that we are starting to expect Indiana to win those type of games. We're starting to expect Indiana to come across with the W in these type of games. But Dallas was hitting everything. Wale was awesome. Her Sims was out there throwing water. Sims was just throwing up shots and they were going in. Even the last shot to win the game, that was a shot that we just like, no way they're hitting that shot. And she hit that shot and win it. To win the game. And it's just like, okay, cool. They won the game. We had an off night. It was okay. We had an off night. But at the end of the day, what did we have? We got, you know, we had history made still. And it's funny because I'm still hearing, like, I heard Paul Pierce had one of the worst takes that I've heard in a while. Again. And the media is trying hard. I told y'all, and y'all got to remember, King Joe told y'all from the beginning that this rookie of the race was over. I told you that about 2 weeks ago. And this rookie of the race is over. Those of us who really watch the game, those of us that really pay attention to the game, we understand that this rookie race has been around. I don't think it's kind of been keeping this rookie race in kind of sort of a little bit of a race and a little bit of contention with Angel Reese was the streak. And we said, as soon as the streak is over, it's over with. And the media was going to start turning on Angel Reese. And it's actually started to happen. There's still a couple of cats that are sitting there and saying, there's still a couple of cats that sit there and are saying Angel Reese is a back and forth. Like Paul Pierce did when he said this. This is what Paul Pierce said. Go ahead and hit that. Hit what? No, swap me in, Paul. I don't want Paul on the screen that big. He's looking too big. Not on my show. No, swap me in, Paul. Thank you. There you go. This is what Paul Pierce had to say. This is a quick click of what Paul Pierce said.
Rookie of the year for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's game to game to me. So, like, Angel Reese was in the league because she beat Las Vegas, double-double. She got the league. Okay, now Caitlin Clark comes, 19 assists, WNBA record. She retook the league. And I say, this is going to be game.
But they lost.
Don't matter. This is a rookie. This is an individual award. It's not a team award.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So she took the lead. So it's game by game. So this is going to come down to the wire, you know, hopefully after the Olympics. You know, I wish there was a situation that could do a type of thing, but like right now, going into the break, Caitlin got the lead for Rookie of the Year, but slightly.
Now, we talked about it yesterday. How a lot of the media and people in the media, especially in the black media, are saying, hey, we want to be a co-Rookie of the Year. We talked yesterday with Dr. Umar, when Dr. Umar came out and said, hey, it better be a co-Rookie of the Year. It better not be Caitlin Clark better not win. It better be a co-Rookie of the Year, at least a co-Rookie of the Year. Right? They're fine with Angel Reese winning, but now I'm fine with Caitlin Clark winning. But let me tell y'all to all the people that's saying that. Let me tell y'all to the Level Woke media. Let me tell it to everyone else, DEI. Let me tell you to those people. Let me talk to you guys. Not only is Caitlin Clark now, at this point in time, not only is she the Rookie of the Year by far, it's not even close. I've called it 2-3 weeks ago, we've been calling it. And a lot of other shows been calling it too. By far, is not only is she the Rookie of the Year, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Caitlin Clark is now the face of the NBA. That's what Caitlin Clark is now. She's now the face of the NBA. And I know, listen. I know what some are going to say. Some are going to say, hey, King, what about Asia? What about all these other players? And I'm telling you right now, listen, Asia Wilson is dynamic, phenomenal, amazing. And I know this hurts her heart. But listen, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the WNBA is Caitlin Clark. It's over with. Easily. It's not even a competition. It is what it is. And I know y'all gonna say, Asia's having a dynamic. She is having a dynamic year. But if you look closely, and I'm gonna give you my reasonings why Caitlin Clark is now surpassed the Rookie of the Year and is in the MVP conversation, I'm gonna tell you in a couple of seconds. And I said this last video. I said, hey, if Caitlin Clark does a certain thing, she's an MVP candidate, not just a Rookie of the Year candidate. And if we watch the games, and if you really, really pay attention and watch the games, you guys will understand that it's not even a close race. Caitlin Clark is winning this by a long country mile. It's not even close to being close, guys. It's not close to being close. And what we have to understand is, at the end of the day, when you're seeing the media and different people trying to keep up and saying Angel Reese, Shaq trying to say Angel Reese, Paul Pierce trying to say Angel Reese, Skip Bayless trying to say Angel Reese, all these people still trying to bring up Angel Reese's name. We understand that it's not about basketball. It's about a gender. We understand that there's only one person at the current time that could possibly be what she is, and that's none other than Caitlin Clark. Queen Caitlin. Queen Caitlin is the person. That's what we got to start calling her now. Queen Caitlin. Because Queen Caitlin is now taking over the league. Queen Caitlin is now putting the league on notice that she is here. After all that talk that people were saying, oh, she's going to have a transition. She did. Oh, she's not going to be able to deal with the physicality. She did. You know what I'm saying? All this is gone. But I'm trying to tell you guys, there's only one face of the league. And right now, that face is Queen Caitlin. Are we here the king, the queen? Queen Caitlin. And I'm telling y'all this, and I'm trying to be, and I'm trying to let you guys know, off the rip, she's an MVP. She should be an MVP finalist. Name someone that has better stats than Caitlin Clark. Name someone who is balling better than Caitlin Clark. And we taught from day one, all the Clarkies, all my Clarkies, what's up, Clarkies? Clarkies, thumbs up right now. All the Clarkies, if you're a Clarkie, you better throw it on. Throw up all my Clarkies. All my Clarkies in the building, throw me a thumbs up. Thumbs up for all my Clarkies that's in the building. If you're a Clarkie, make sure. Yeah. Got a thumbs up. Because you know why? Queen Caitlin has done something that no other player has done in the history of WNBA. You know, ever. Now, you know, Angel Reese had a double-double, 15 double-doubles. 15 double-doubles. And we questioned those double-doubles. And we said, hey, a lot of those is past that. Now, cats have the audacity now to sit there and say, well, Caitlin Clark is past that. I saw Caitlin Clark last night, had a chance at the end of the game, just throw the ball to Nalissa Smith, who had a horrific game last night. Nalissa Smith, she had a double-double, but Nalissa Smith, we know, man, you sold a lot last night. You sold a whole lot last night, Nalissa Smith. We really upset with you, Nalissa, because you sold a whole, I mean, I've never seen a person travel 4 times in the game. I've never seen it. I never. And she pulled the Angel Reese. I remember Angel Reese had the breakaway. She had the layup, and Angel Reese double dribble. They didn't call it. Nalissa Smith must thought she's Angel Reese. You don't have those type of you don't have those type of privileges. Thank you. That Angel Reese has. Thank you. You don't have those privileges. When everybody saw that Angel Reese 15 double-doubles, and we sit there, we in this show, one of the first shows to start saying, hey, one of the first shows to start saying, hey, some of those double-doubles might be a little bit questionable. We were one of the first shows, us Clarkies, we were the first ones to say, hey, those Angel Reese double-doubles was kind of suspect. We was giving the credit, but we was like, They kind of suspect. They're kind of suspect. All the Clarkies in the building, thumbs up again. Thumbs up to all my Clarkies. I need all my Clarkies just to be hitting that thumbs up like button all day today. Because we're rejoicing. We're celebrating. We're celebrating. We're mad at the loss. Nalissa Smith sold last night. Oh my gosh. Let's be honest. Probably should have had about 25 assists last night. At least, I counted at least about 22. The behind the back that was amazing. Can we find that behind the back that she did to Aaliyah Boston, that Aaliyah Boston choked on the layup? That was fantastic. That was something that I hadn't seen. I mean, that was a play. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That behind the back pass to that she started to perfect that. She started to perfect it behind the back. We saw it a couple of times. But that behind the back pass to Aaliyah Boston was something different. That was something that we that really was kind of disrespectful. This is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. And when we saw this behind the back pass, we was like, yo, this is disrespectful. This is the behind the back. Look at this. This is disrespectful. This is filthy. Oh, that's filthy. Aaliyah Boston, she missed the shot. I can't believe that. She had 20. That was 20 right there. That was 20 assists. She had the Lexi Hall when Lexi Hall was running away. Scream had the wide open layup, and Lexi Hall missed the layup. And we was like, oh my God. I mean, when you see this pass, when you see it passes like this from it's different. When you're watching the Caitlin Clark game, it's different. It's different. It's different. And I'm trying to tell you guys right now, not only we're starting to hear all my Clarkies come together, and we're starting to campaign for Caitlin. It's campaign season, right? We're starting to campaign for Caitlin, Queen Caitlin, for MVP. Queen Caitlin for MVP. We're starting the campaign now. We're starting the campaign early. We're starting the campaign early. Thumbs up if you're for Caitlin Clark being the MVP of the league. And this is what we kept telling you guys at the end of this is what we kept telling you guys all year. Oh, is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? We're like, it's not. It's not. It's not. Angel Reese has done a phenomenal job for Chicago. But it's not Angel Reese. It's not. It's not. Stop playing with our emotions. Stop trying to get clickbait. It's not. It's not. We're trying to get, at the end of the day, we know for sure, when we look at the stats, we know, we've been calling all year, we've been saying, hey, they've been treating Caitlin Clark wrong. They've been omitting her. They're trying to put a lot of obstacles in front of her when the simple fact is this. Caitlin Clark is without a doubt, probably top 5 players in the WNBA. Right now. Her rookie year. Top 5. You might could put Asia Wilson on. You might could put Ariel Atkins. Yeah. You might could put a couple of players. But at the end of the year, top 5, it's Caitlin Clark. It's Caitlin Clark. And anybody that started, let's pull up something to say. Because you guys look at me crazy. I'm not going to be on here long today. I'm about to get off. Because I made my point. I feel like I made my point. And if you pull up the stats, these are the stats. And we already said that Caitlin Clark, now they're trying to say, well, maybe Caitlin Clark can make the Olympics because there's a couple of injuries. Caitlin Clark do not go to the Olympics. Don't do it. Take your time, rest, get your body right, get some more karate. Because if y'all get some karate together, get a little bit more defense, and we're going to talk about it in a second, you get a little bit more defense, guess what happens? You guys can challenge for a WNBA championship this year. Not next year. This year. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, people will say, well, how is Caitlin Clark the MVP? How is Caitlin Clark the MVP? Well, number one is this. Now she got Aaliyah Boston. She got Kelsey Mitchell. They're both all-stars. Speaking of that, we have the video of Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. We want to say congratulations to our 3 superstars at Indiana. Shout out to our 3 superstars at Indiana. Thank you guys so much for taking time. Make sure if you get a chance to hit that like and subscribe, that you hit that like and subscribe button. We have our 3 superstars from Indiana getting we have them getting their WNBA in Phoenix. They've showed up to Phoenix and getting their packages for the WNBA All-Star game. Shout out to our 3 All-Stars, Aaliyah Boston, Ketsi Milcher and Queen Caitlin being able to go and get their packs for the All-Star games. I guess they have their artillery and different things, some gifts that it, some little goodies. I need the WNBA to do a little bit better. That looks kind of, looks kind of thin there. Come on, WNBA. I need those All-Star packages to look a little bit better. They should have maybe they got some big gifts and small, they say big gifts come in small packages. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry, but those gifts look kind of a little skinny there. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's wow. That's wow. Especially when you got Queen Caitlin coming. I need you guys to have some big gifts from Queen Caitlin. But shout out, congratulations to our 3 All-Stars, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and none other than Leah Boston making it to Phoenix and getting ready for All-Star Weekend this weekend. We're gonna do a live stream for that. We're gonna live stream. Olympic team is going to, and listen, we all know that Caitlin Clark should have made the Olympics. We all know that. We all know. Everybody kept saying, by every metric, we felt like Caitlin Clark should have made the Olympic team. By every single metric. It wasn't even close. Credit must be given to reigning rookie MVP, Boston winning Boston CC, be the first back-to-back record. That's what they're never going to get back-to-back record. Right now, we're looking to see if Caitlin Clark is going to get not only Rookie of the Year, but is Caitlin Clark going to get MVP. Now, we know Caitlin Clark should have been in the Olympics. Because you know what the media tried to tell us? That Caitlin Clark wasn't the best player, wasn't one of the top players in the WNBA. That's why she didn't make that. Now they're saying, hey, is there a way we can fit her in? Is there a way we can fit Caitlin in? And if I'm Caitlin, I'm like, nah, I really want to rest. I already got my plans laid out for the girls. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a rest, get away from the game a couple of weeks. I think they get like 10 days off, maybe 14 days off. And then they come back together as a team. But when you look at Caitlin Clark's stats, I'm glad you brought it up, Pretty Noble. What's up, Pretty Noble girl? What's up, C-Man? What's up, VVS? Steven, my guy. Earl, what's up, Earl? Easy in the building. Man, easy in the building. What's up, Earl? That means a lot, Earl. William, what's up, William? What's up, Films? How you doing, sir? Hey, if y'all get a chance, go to William Films' YouTube page. Y'all follow, subscribe to William Films' YouTube page. He has a phenomenal documentary about a young man that was shot in his neighborhood. Y'all gotta watch. I watched it from the beginning. It is a phenomenal documentary that William Films films. He's an awesome film producer. I try, when you guys follow me and it's love for me, I try to show that love back to you. William H. Films, go try subscribe to him down here. Make sure y'all get my man up there. Go watch that film. That film is amazing. Amazing job, William. I just want to say that's an amazing job. Just take time to say that's an amazing job for what you for that. And the notoriety that you brought to that situation was amazing. It was amazing. And seeing the hurt and pain, man, I was shedding tears. It was beautiful. Y'all got that. And then he also does a great job at recording. William, we might have to do some work, my brother. That's some great work that you do down there, man. Great work. He's awesome with that camera. He's awesome with the camera. Y'all know how Caitlin is awesome with that basketball? William is awesome with that camera. Shout out to my man, William. Nice job, William. But going back to what's happening, right? People were saying, hey, Caitlin Clark isn't one of the best players in the WNBA to be able to get to the point where she's out and she should make the Olympic team. Now, fast forward, and all the Clarkies was like, what? All the CC teams was like, what? What are you saying? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you saying? And I'm like, yo, stop. Y'all got to stop this. It's cap. And what I'm seeing is this. On a serious level, a very serious level, what I'm seeing is this. The transition from the WNBA being a bold 1980s, NBA offshoot, right? That's really what the WNBA was. It was the 1980s. It wasn't even the 80s. This is the 80s before Magic and Bird got there. It's the 1980s physical. We punch you in the mouth. We clothesline you. Football and basketball, mixed together. Y'all see those clips where the guys are playing basketball and suplexing cats? That's kind of what the WNBA was before. A whole bunch of women playing football and basketball at the same time. It was skilled. It was nice. But it was like, whatever. Kind of slow it down, walk it up. That's the type. Now you got somebody like Caitlin. Now you got these guards, Kennedy Carter. You got these young guards, these young players that likes to push the tempo of the game and get up and down the court and make flashy and do flashy plays and stuff like that. And the old guard is trying hard to stop that from happening. Now y'all know who's a part of the old guard. They want to stop that from happening. They don't want it to get exciting. But Katie Clark and some of the others, Andrew Reese, Cameron Brink, Sharia Jackson, some of these more exciting players are, hey, let's push the tempo. Monica Escanu, they said, let's push the tempo, get up and down the court. Let's shoot the long ball. Let's shoot the long ball. Let's shoot the long ball. But here you go, Caitlin say, okay, let me be me, let me play. And that fever plays best when Caitlin Clark is able to be herself. The fever plays best when Caitlin Clark is able to push the tempo to get her team involved, and she is the center of attention. Guess what? This is where Christy Size messes up all the time. Right? And Christy Size messes it up by saying, hey, let's take the ball out of Caitlin's hand. Let's get the ball down low to Aaliyah Boston. Let's make Aaliyah the focal point. Let's make the down low players the focal point. And you're saying, no. Keep the ball in Caitlin's hands. Because if you keep the ball in Caitlin's hands, you're going to get Aaliyah Boston her career high in points. You're going to get NaLyssa Smith easy buckets, because we know NaLyssa Smith at this point should not be dribbling the ball by herself, because it's an instant turnover. I've never seen a player get 4 travels in one game. Oh, my God. What was NaLyssa Smith doing last night? We need a rebounding, but come on, NaLyssa Smith. Oh, my God, you sold so bad last night. Come on, if you hit a couple of those shots, we're up by 10. But you don't take the ball out of Caitlin's hands, because Caitlin's going to get everybody else involved. And her mentality, if you look at Caitlin Clark, her mentality isn't really a mentality to score all the time. Her mentality isn't to score. And sometimes, she said herself, sometimes she is too passive in scoring. And we want her to be more involved. Check out what Caitlin does. Watch this interview. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't hear it.
You lost to them the first time you guys came here. What were some of the things that you struggled with during the first matchup that you still feel like you weren't able to overcome during this matchup?
Well, we lost first matchup. To be honest, I don't even know, because that was a preseason game, and I feel like it's hard to really say anything that happens in preseason, because in that moment we're continuing to learn each other. And then for this game, I mean, it was us. I mean, we just have to take care of the ball. And in that fourth quarter too, though, like Arike, I mean, she hit tough shots. JC Sheldon hit some really big threes for them. So we just have to make sure that we're able to get stops when we need it, especially in that fourth quarter.
Speaking of big threes, after you tied up the game, after you guys were, in having the behind for the entire game, you guys got tied up when you hit that 63-63. Then she comes back, hits the three. What was working for you guys in the third quarter to kind of cut down that lead?
I honestly think just pick and roll. Like, we were getting whatever we wanted to the rim, and like AB was sealing really well. Like, offensively, we were able to get whatever we wanted all night. It felt like it was just our defense. Like, we gave up 28 points off turnovers. I think 20 of those were in the first half, and like, so that really kills you to start the game. And just got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Like, give up 100+ points, you're not going to win very many games. Like, that's just the reality of it. But we did a pretty good job of hanging with them, and probably gave people an entertaining game. It was fun there in the last 4 minutes. It was pretty back and forth, I guess.
Now, if you see, let's take a break because I don't.
She's gonna say means nothing, but
Let's take a break. Let's come back. We'll come back to that because I don't want to get demonetized. So we got to take a break and come back to it. But what you heard what they said. The defense was the problem. The turnovers were a problem. All this were a problem for them. Even with all those things. But what we said, this is what we've been saying. A lot of people got mad when we won the last game. And people were like, dog, King, they won, but you still seem like you kind of coming at Christy Sides. And we said, yeah, we're coming at Christy Sides because Christy Sides needs to understand that, hey, don't take the ball out of Caitlin's hands. Let Caitlin make the decisions. Don't run plays to get it out of her hands. Keep the ball in her hand. Let her make the decision, and she's going to get the other cats easy baskets. And she's not going to get Aaliyah Boston, Alyssa Smith, Kelsey Mitchell, easy baskets. Guess what? Dantes, easy basket. Katie Lou, easy basket. Hull, easy basket. God almighty. Because I know the whole Indiana roster. That's crazy. If she's going to get all these guys easy baskets, if that doesn't happen, she'll do what she did last night. She'll start taking and getting herself easy baskets. Easy baskets. Another thing, but I want y'all to hear what she says when she's talking about getting other people involved and how passive she is when she's getting other people involved. Go ahead.
Just think I do, like, I just try to set my teammates up for success. I think at times, like, I can almost overpass, and that can maybe, I don't know. There probably could have been a few times where instead of passing that leads to turnover that I might have, I can probably shoot the ball, but especially with AB, like, I'm just looking to set her up so much. Like, my eyes are just always on our post players, whether that's Liz or whether that's AB or whoever's in the game at the time, and then kind of look out from there. But yeah, I mean, still didn't shoot it very good from three, and I thought we finished really well around the paint. I'm sure our points in the paint were pretty good. 62 points in the paint, so yeah.
You see that? 62 points in the paint, and she still said, hey, I'm looking to get everybody else. This is why Caitlin Clark is impeccable. This is why you don't take the ball out of her hands. Because she's not looking, she says, hey, I'm looking to pass first. I'm not even looking. Maybe I should be a little bit more, look for my shot sometimes. Maybe I'm too pass happy. And if it's one thing that Caitlin Clark has to do to get better at, when we're playing 2K or NCAA 25 or, those things, and you have the ratings, Caitlin Clark is 90 above, except for one thing that I think Caitlin probably could get better at. And that's not the knowledge of the game, but just being having a little bit more of a feel. She's like an 80 in the feel of the game, where her ratings, where she should be a little bit higher, where, hey, all right, right now I need to go ahead and get it. All right, right now. But she's getting better. You're seeing as the league goes, she's getting better and saying, okay, let me get mine. Everybody else is struggling. Let me get mine. Because of the chance that Caitlin took over and got her points, the rest of the team was struggling. The rest of the team wasn't doing. Aaliyah was getting her buckets, but nobody else, everybody was missing shots. Kelsey Mitchell was missing shots. Katie Lou was missing shots. Hull was missing shots. Everybody else was missing shots. And Caitlin said, okay, I got to score because my team needs me to score. And that's the one thing that I think we're going to see a lot more in the second half of this season and throughout her career is knowing when to say, all right, cool. My team needs to score. Let me go get it. Let me go get these buckets. I can get it anytime I want. And that's something that we're seeing from Queen Caitlin that we hadn't seen in a while, is that she can get the buckets anytime she wants. Right? Anytime she wants. Anytime. She's that confident now that she feels like she can get her shot off and she can go get the bucket at any point in time that she wants. And that's confidence that we need. Supreme confidence. And the more she thinks like that, but she's not thinking, let me get my shot off. She's thinking, let me get Aaliyah the ball. Let me get Alyssa the ball. Let me get Cole the ball. Let me get Katie Lou the ball. Let me get my teammates involved. And then if they're not hitting down, I can go get it. I'm going to throw up a couple of threes just to keep the defense honest. Just let them know I will pull it in your face. I still pull it from 30. I even started to see the mid-range. She shot a mid-range turn. Fade. I was like, okay, let's go, Kate. Okay. And we definitely need to read that Asia Wilson's Maria Claire interview. Hey, Charlie Moore, I saw that too. That was crazy. I saw the Asia Wilson, the little hate she put on Caitlin, saying, hey, man, people aren't just watching the game for Caitlin Clark. We're glad she brought the new fans, but hey, that doesn't absolve for what I've done. Right now, the competition is no longer Caitlin against Angel Reese. We already leapfrogged that. That competition is dead. Anybody still bringing that up, they're behind. The competition now is Caitlin against AJ Wilson. Caitlin against AJ Wilson. Hey, how can you say that? Why do you say that? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we've been saying it all year. Everybody else has been trying to tell it. They've been trying to push AJ Wilson on us, and I told y'all last year. AJ Wilson last year was back-to-back finalist. AJ Wilson was the MVP in the finals last year. Nobody cared. Nobody watched. Nobody was turning their TV on to see AJ Wilson. She could barely get 800,000, and that's with AJ Wilson and New York Liberty. That's the stars on both teams. That stars on both teams. And I told y'all, I don't see the Aces. The way Katie Hamlin is coaching this team and their personnel, I don't see the Aces going back and winning the championship. Unless Asia does 40, she's gonna have to go 35, 15, and 5. Unless she puts up some monstrous numbers. I just don't see it. Because these younger guards, it's some talent in the WNBA in the guard position. And they're changing the game. They're changing the game. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. You can't force someone to be the face of the league. It's like they're trying to force it to us. And you're like, yeah, it's cool. It's great. But you can't force it. You can't force people. I can't force people. As great as as much as I put into my content, I can't force you to watch it. Right? I can't force people saying that this person is better than you. Can't force it on people. And the WNBA is trying to force it. They actually took the men's advice and they force it. CC right now is definitely, it's not Angel and Caitlin no more. It's another A. It's Asia and Caitlin. It's Asia versus Caitlin. If you don't believe me, let's look at some of the stats. And these guards are coming out. I think that's going to be the weak link for the Aces. And what are you talking about, King? What do you mean these guards are coming? These guards are playing like this. Look at how these guards are playing. Check these numbers out. Take out the logo, please. Thank you. We need to put our logos like that. So we can see all the. Let's put a logo back so we can see all the stats. If you look at all the stats, and you look at what's going on right here with the stats and everything that they have here, right? What we're seeing is look at these guards. These are our guards here. Now they told us initially. What we told you guys initially. They told us initially that, Diana Taurasi said, hey, she's not ready for the league. It's gonna be really working. And it was. She like she did. She just switched on them. She just switched. Look at these numbers here. These are all the top guards right now. These are the top guards, top point guards, top guards in the WNBA. And look at these numbers. Caitlin's played more games than all of them. All of them. And these are all, I think all these guys are Olympians also. These are Olympians. Thank you to Stat Head Basketball for doing this. These are also Olympians. Also, thank you to the Clark Report. Thank you, Clark Report. These are Olympians. Look at these numbers of the Olympians. Kelsey Plum, 18.4 points, but she doesn't have any rebounds. Not good on assists. Right? Jewel Lord is a beast. I'm still mad. I'm still a little bit disappointed with Kelsey Plum at the Chicago game. Kelsey Plum sold at Chicago. She was like 0 for 8, 0 for 7. And 3-pointers. She played horrific in that Chicago game. Kennedy Carter when I say Kennedy Carter put Kelsey Plum in the blender, she put Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum didn't want to play defense. She's like, get me off of Kennedy Carter. She's like, please get Kennedy Carter off. All right? Now let's look at this. Let's look at this. Look at these numbers. All the way around. Look. Amongst the top guards, she's third in scoring. Look, but look at all the categories that Caitlin leads. And as bad as Caitlin has shot this year, and I still think Caitlin's in a slump. I still think her three-pointer should be about 40%. I think Caitlin's going to get up. She's going to get up in the three-pointer. I think she's going to get closer to 40 by the end of the year. If she gets closer to 40, it's a wrap. Caitlin would probably average about, if Caitlin's shooting around 40% for three-pointer, Caitlin would be averaging probably close to 22, 23 points a game. But 17 points, and I think this is before last night. 17 points, 5.8 rebounds, tops, 8.2 assists, tops in the league per game, tops in the league. 1.5 steals, so she's playing defense too. Almost a block a game, tops. Look, field goal percentage, only 0.5 behind the leader of Kelsey Plum. Only 0.5 behind the leader of Kelsey Plum. She's an Olympian. She's an Olympian. 3-point percentage, only, about, 40% behind Donna Taurasi. And then look at that. Free throw percentage, almost 90%, number one. And then field goal percentage. The efficiency field goal percentage, 50%. She's leading out of the top guards. Everybody on this list is on the Olympic team. Everybody on this list except Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi, well, Kelsey Plum too. Jewel Lloyd is an MVP candidate. You say what you want. This is true story. They say the W's big leagues, they don't care about the guards. They better start caring. Pretty Noah girl, they better start caring. And this is. I'm just saying, guys. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Caitlin Clark, no way that Caitlin Clark should not be on the Olympic team. Well, who could she replace? Chelsea Gray, Diana Taurasi. You make your choice. And I told y'all the other day, y'all got mad at me. Y'all got mad at me about that. Y'all got mad. Y'all got mad at that. When I told you, I said Chelsea Gray is not back yet. They're trying to make Chelsea Gray was hitting shots. And every time Chelsea Gray, I think she had 2 shots. And they was like, oh, she's back. She's back. And I was like, man, do you see how Kennedy Carter is killing Chelsea Gray right now? I was like, do you see how Kennedy Carter is just, anybody that got in front of Kelsey, anybody saw Chelsea Gray regardless, we go to the hole. Anytime. 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 Chelsea Gray, they saw Chelsea Gray, Kenny Carter, and the backup point guard was like, oh, Chelsea Gray is guarding me? Oh, this is 2. Let's get to the hole. Hey, as soon as they saw Chelsea Gray, guarding, they was like, hey. 4 out. Hey, y'all get out. They'll hold them up. Hey. 101. Hey, 4-1. Hey, 1 out. That's what they were saying. As soon as they saw Chelsea Gray, as soon as Kennedy Carter or any point guard saw Chelsea Gray on there, it's like, hey, Kennedy Carter's like, hey, 4 out. Bossy what? Let me go. She was calling straight ISO. Chelsea Gray should not be Olympian this year. Coming off an injury. And now, you got Taurasi coming off an injury. You got 3 or 4 of the Olympians coming off their injury to go play in the Olympics. 3 or 4. But this is what we have going on, guys. This is what people are trying to say, and I'm trying to tell y'all, it's now time. It is now time. It is officially time to move Caitlin Clark past the Rookie of the Year and start saying Caitlin Clark, Queen Caitlin, is the face of the NBA. The face of the league is Caitlin Clark. And anybody that says anything different, y'all got to stop that. Anybody that says anything different, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. The first rookie with a triple-double. The first with 19 assists. The first to put up, just phenomenal stats all the time. And we have to sit here and we have to play these games. King, how can they be? How can they be? How can she be in the MVP game? You have Asia Wilson. Let's go to the WNBA standing. Oh, yeah, I did my research on this. I did my research. And I wanted to do this because I want you guys to see if we went to the WNBA standing. All right? Let's go to the WNBA standings. So that. Do we have? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for taking time to chill with us today. Thank you guys so much. And the haters are out. The haters are out. No, all right, I'm going to show you something. Let me show you. These are the WNBA standings. Make it a little bigger. These are the WNBA standings. Okay? Here's the standing. This 2-2. You see number 1 team, the Liberty, 21-4. Number 2 team, the Sun. All right? And these are the standings. I want to make sure you guys got it. 2024. Now, if you look at here, this is the Eastern Conference, and you have the Western Conference. Okay? The Aces, all right? The Aces are 16-8. Bad loss they just had against Chicago. The Fever, 11-15. All right? Now, the difference between the Aces and the Fever is the Aces have 3 Olympian and an All-Star. What's up, Kauai, Hawaii? Kauai, Hawaii? This is the problem. This is why you're saying Caitlin Clark already is a win away for surpassing all the games that they won last year. And they had, guess what? And they still had what? They still had Leah Boston and Kelsey Mildred last year. What's the difference between the team, King? What's the difference between Caitlin Clark this year and what's the difference between Caitlin and what's the difference between Indiana last year and this year? The difference is the one and only Caitlin Clark. The difference is the MVP. The difference is the player that's getting Leah Boston her the most points in her career. There. The reason why y'all just got the $2 billion TV deal. I got a video coming up later today about that. The $2 billion deal. And how a lot of Clarkies are starting to say, hey, man, y'all need to go compensate Caitlin Clark for that. Video coming up. Make sure y'all look at that. That's coming up today. That's going to be out today. We've already started working on the production of that video. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark is an MVP candidate. When you put the stats, you put the team record, they're in the playoffs this year, have a chance to legitimately get to a 5th seed. Yeah, it's a problem. To legitimately get a chance to get to the 4th or 5th seed, definitely 5th seed. I can see them making that 5th seed. And let's be honest, Caitlin Clark, and a lot of things that they said it last night during the broadcast, and I was like, oh, finally. They said it last night. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever has had the toughest schedule in the WNBA so far. And this second half of the season, they have one of the weakest schedules in the WNBA. Weakest schedule. Weakest schedule. Weakest schedule in the WNBA. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. What makes you think, what are we deluded? What are the weakest schedule? They had one of the toughest schedule. The second half, they got weakest schedule. Y'all think the Fever, it's not going to get better? Y'all know who makes us better off the rip? Y'all want to know who makes us better? And finally, Christy Sides finally ran the lineup. I've been crying for her to run. I've been crying for her to run this lineup for a minute. I said, Christy Sides, I want you to run. And she had to do it because Nelissa Smith got into foul trouble. But I wanted her to run. Dantes is going to be a big player for us. Now, I would love to have Celeste Taylor, and we could have got rid of, Christy Wallace. But it's okay. She's with us. But Dantes is still in the situation. But I like what I see for Dantes. That layup Dantes hit last night was phenomenal. Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing. That layup Dantes hit was amazing. And this is what I'm saying. Dantes is going to play a huge role when Christy Sides figure out how to play Dantes and Aaliyah Boston together. I don't know why Christy Sides, she's just going to keep playing Nelissa Smith. Nelissa Smith just showed me enough. She can rebound. Her defense is not solid. Her shot is not consistent. She can get you some layups, and she plays well. But right now, I think the starting lineup should be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Katie Lou or Hull, whichever one. Dantes and Aaliyah Boston. Until Tammy Fan Bentley comes back. I'm just saying, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I would not be upset or I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana is looking for a trade for Nelissa Smith. Because Tammy Fan Bentley, I was like, why she's not playing? When Tammy Fan Bentley comes back, I don't see, and Dantes gets in shape and learns the offense. I mean, who do you rather have on the court? I mean, just be honest. Indiana, let's have this talk. Let's have this talk now. Who would you rather? What's up, Sneaky Pete? Pretty Low. Dave, what's up, my guy? Let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation. When Tammy Faye Ballet comes back on the court, who do you trust on that court? Right now, we're having to put Nelissa Smith on the bench and go with Katie Lou and Hall with Aaliyah Boston, Clark, and Kelsey in the crunch time. And teams are gonna do like, man, we're gonna try to pound you down. But we got Tammy Faye. At the end of the game, are you gonna? My end of the game rotation is listen, because what happens when you bring Tammy Faye Banley or you bring Dantes in the equation with Caitlin, Kelsey, Hall, or Lou, and with them is you get another shooter. Dantes can shoot that three, man. That's a sweet shot. That three-point shot is big. That three-point shot is big. That helps her. You get a big body down there, and she can shoot that thing. She got soft hands. She has good hands. She can shoot that thing. And I'm just saying, what happens is now you can run a high pick and roll with Caitlin. You got to either go out there and play Dantes out, or you can go down low to the Leah Boston. You got to make a big decision of what you're going to do. Huge decision of who you're going to guard. That's a hard task. I got Lynn Dunn. I'm going to give you this one little credit. Hey, you might have did something with the Dantes thing. I might have to come back and say, Lynn Dunn, I might have to give you a little credit on that. The Dantes thing, and I saw a game, I saw a player, I said, oh, she can shoot. But this has to go. The issue is the thing that scares every Fever fan, every CC, every Clarkie, every Indiana Fever fan. The thing that scares us the most is who? It's not the other teams. It's Christy Sides. Christy Sides. Christy Sides is the only person that scares us. She doesn't scare. So Christy Sides is the one thing that scares us about the Clarkies. One thing that scares us is Christy Sides. Because right now, it's starting to look at this team and we would love to still have Celeste Taylor. I don't know, I'm going to say it again. I'd rather have Celeste than Christy Wallace, but it's okay. I understand. We're going to say Christy Wallace got a little bit of, we ain't seen her in the last few games. Berger, we ain't seen Berger at all. Like, I think they say Berger was one of the top 3-point shooters. We need 3-point shooters. At the end of the day, the thing that scares Indiana fans the most is Christy Sides. Christy Sides. And without a doubt. Easy money. If this team does not reach the place where they should, It's Christy size. Because right now, the way that it's set up, you have shooting that's a little bit consistent. I think we could use one more shooter that's a little bit more consistent. Like that maybe to Phoenix trade was a big deal. Engage Phoenix another shooter, outside shooter. Right? And I heard Chicago got 2 outside shooters, which they need. They definitely need some 3-point shooting to try. And guess what they said? They need 3-point shooting to try to open up the lanes. Tried to tell you. Tried to tell you. I told you it's gonna be problematic. But this right here is a great situation for the Fever. We're hoping, and we gotta remember, criticize the second-year coach, and she's getting better too. They say, my wife said, you gotta show her grace too. She's a second-year coach, and we gotta show her grace too. But when you have an MVP candidate like Caitlin Clark, and you have the talent to last night, I thought Kessie Milcher didn't get as involved as we could have. When we saw Erica Wheeler run back out there, I said, oh, Lord, we probably going to lose this game. Anytime Erica Wheeler gets to the game, I'm like, yo, we might lose. Anytime. Y'all messing up people's, Christy Sides is messing up people's predictions. We like, man, we cool. This year won 5 games. We about to win. I saw Erica Wheeler run out. I said, oh, man, we might lose. I saw how things was running, and I saw how them girls were shooting. I said, oh, we might lose this game. Erica Wheeler's in the game. Why? Man. Too many. Hey, JB. What's up, JB? It's been a while, my brother. JB says Fever makes too many dumb fouls and turnovers. The turnovers is a problem. I ain't even gonna hate on the turnovers. Turnovers is a problem. Turnovers is a problem. Turnover. Caitlin had a bad turnover in the ending game, but dog, she played every second of the game. Can we get her a little bit of rest? Can we find a minute or two? Every second of the game. And they're picking her up full court. So she's having to maneuver, blah, 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 blah. 66 points of Caitlin Clark, man. MVP numbers. MVP numbers. MVP numbers. At the end of the day, guys, we have to make this legitimately a situation where people are understanding and seeing what we have going on. Caitlin Clark is a beast. And I love it. And she's going to be, she's not only in the rookie of the year is over. Anybody that's saying Angel Reese is the rookie of the year is obviously, they're either blind, brain dead, or they have an agenda. Because that rookie of the year that's a wrap. That's a wrap. If you look at the games and you be like, oh, Angel Reese is just as good as Caitlin Clark, man, somebody should really have you tested for, something being wrong. For something being wrong. Because it's not even close. It's not hey, each time they play, we got to go this person and that. It's not that. Stop. It's not. It's not even close. It's not. And everybody says that, they got to stop. They got to stop. So at the end of the day, guys, you guys, make sure y'all keep up with it. Make sure y'all go down. I think Caitlin Clark is no doubt. Now you have to start calling her Queen Kate. Because she's now officially, it's not even close. She's now the face of the league. I think at the end of the day, we're going to see something that's never been done. You could have a rookie. And I think at the WNBA, once again now, if the WNBA is smart, they said, oh, that would be a high. Hey, Key Ken, that's dope, man. KK, that's dope. He said, hey, if they trade Smith for Monique Billings, she's a high energy, better defender, and a great post player. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at all. Nah, I wouldn't be mad at that. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We got to get those subscriptions up, man. We should be at 2,000 right now. At least really about 5,000. But please, if you have not, please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone that continues to come back and show support to us. Thank you to everyone with the super chat. You guys keep the channel rolling. Also, I think it's now under the screen. Y'all can see the Caitlin Clark 22 S on your chest t-shirts that are available. You can order that right now. It's available now for you to order the S on your chest. Caitlin Clark kid. We got that. And we also gonna have the Queen Caitlin t-shirts coming up. And we also got the Caitlin Clark Rocks t-shirts also available. Caitlin Clark Rock t-shirts, all of it. It's right under there. You can hit the link under there and get to the t-shirts and get to the website. You got the 22S on the chest. And thank you. We thank you guys so much for support. Bobby, you say we should be at 10K. You're definitely right. We're coming for 10K. We're coming real quick. But I'm gonna take, you know what? I'm gonna do what a lot of people, I'm gonna take responsibility for that. I'm gonna come on a lot more. So that means I have to work a little bit harder. I'm gonna put the work in. I just need y'all to support me putting the work in, okay? Support me putting the work in. All right. Listen, guys, I thank you guys for tuning in today. We're gonna come back in a little bit later. We got another video. They say, how can someone be the face of the league and they haven't won anything in the W? Listen, man, have you seen Tony Wiley? Have you seen the stats? Have you seen the TV stats? Have you seen the jersey sales? Have you seen, by all metrics, have you seen the $2.2 billion deal that they just signed? You know what we need to say? Thanks, Queen Caitlin. Doggone right, I'm rocking the CC Clayton Clark t-shirt. You doggone right. Doggone, that joint hard too. I ain't seen the design. The design is amazing. That joint's hard as crap. I ain't seen that design. That design is fantastic. You doggone right on rocking it. That design is it's like that. I haven't seen the design. The design for the Caitlin Clark shirts is crazy. There it is right there. That's phenomenal. You ain't rocking that? With the hat, the matching hat? Come on, bro. You tripping. That's hard. I put on my hat right now. Hey, man, put on my hat now. I might ride that the rest of the show. Get this now. This is now in the merch. I'm creating the hat now. I'm editing it. Y'all make sure y'all go get that Caitlin 22 with the S on the chest. There it is, right there. There it is. Take a picture. Damn. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Listen. If it's dope, I'm gonna wear it. Man, please. Y'all gotta stop that. Listen, make sure y'all get the shirts in the under the YouTube channel. They said Jordan became the face of the league before he won a championship. That's true. Facts. It was Magic and Bird. Thank you, Steve. That joint's hard, Steven. We went hard for the shirt. The shirt's crazy. It was Magic and Bird. Check it out. Magic and Bird. That went and were the face of the league. And Magic won the championship. Bird came back and won the second year. But it was Magic and Bird. Magic and Bird. Face of the league. Yes, definitely Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark. I mean, LeBron was the face of the league for a while. Hadn't won a championship. He had to leave and go to Miami before he could win the championship. He was the face of the league for a while. Hadn't won a championship. Anybody say that, they're crazy. They like, yeah, if you know basketball, you know LeBron was the face of the league for a while before he won the championship. Right? For a while. So, you know, I think at the end of the day, when you see stuff and if we really give, you know, these things and it depends. And you're how you feel about it is how you feel about it. Depends on how you feel about it. So I say Erica Willis' greatest skill is deflating Caitlin Clark's game. No, her greatest skill is cheering for Caitlin Clark. That's what we need Erica to do. Erica has some of the best cheers that I've seen. Some of the best. That's the best skill. Her best skill is the cheering for Caitlin. That's Erica's best skill. I'm just trying to see what y'all choose. Is it? Oh man, that's crazy. I just think at the end of the day, this is what we have to do. We have to understand. Caitlin Clark is a beast, man. I think Caitlin Clark is the front, and I'm telling you, she's probably second ranked now. I give AJ Wilson a slight nod in the MVP race, slight nod. But if they keep losing games like they lost the other night, and they keep using games like they lost the other night, we're gonna have to make that change. We're gonna do like Michael Jackson and make that change. Because at the end of the day, AJ Wilson, you got Kelsey Plum, you got you got Olympians on your team. Young, you got all these guys on your team. There's no way that y'all should be losing games. Somebody tried to hate on the Caitlin Clark t-shirts. Man, please. Y'all better get on them. They're going fast. Y'all better get on them. The 22 with the S on your chest is going fast. You know what I'm saying? They're going fast. It doesn't matter if you're boy or girl. They're going fast. Make sure y'all get that. Jump's hard. It's hard. I gotta say, shout out to my wife for that, man. She created that. She created that. So, man, it's the CC shoe coming out. I don't know. We're just doing thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. Let's just chill in the chat for a little bit. You said it's the CC shoe coming out. We've been talking about that. We've been talking about that for a while. We've been talking about that for a while. And I brought it up the other day. I said, now, they came out with AJ Wilson's shoe. Now, from what I understood now, what they're telling me is AJ Wilson was actually, AJ Wilson actually was signed, but, when Caitlin got the bigger deal, AJ Wilson started complaining. They said AJ Wilson's shoe just got released. All right? And I know her logo got released. I ain't seen her shoe. Let me see if I see AJ Wilson's shoe. It's hot. Because there's a lot of things she needs to work on. She overhyped for sure. She's not overhyped, though. Like, at the end of the day, you see what happens. People are coming in and people are making like a huge, huge, huge difference. And she's bringing eyeballs. Not only is she bringing eyeballs to the league, she's bringing good basketball to the league. She's bringing fantastic basketball. And as a exciting brand of basketball to the league. And I think that's what's important. That's what's important. Listen, guys, thank you guys so much. We got the other video. Y'all check out the other videos that's coming up. Make sure y'all get the t-shirt. Y'all can order a t-shirt now. They are now available at the store, in our store. We have more gear coming very, very soon. You'll be able to get the other gear, the Kingdom Citizen t-shirt. To all my Kingdom citizens, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys make this thing fun. You guys make it what it is. And I certainly thank you guys for supporting the show today. I'm just trying to tell you guys. Just trying to tell you guys. They said the unisex shoe would sell like crazy. I think it will too. I think Caitlin Clark is that. And I think you guys have to pay attention to the new face of the league. None other than Queen Caitlin. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. We'll be back later today with a new video. Y'all look for it, okay? Peace. Give it up. All hell. Queen Caitlin.
for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to America.
Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, any sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pimp. Stat paper, get your money long. Call us Sin City for the city we put on. Poor getting poor, richer getting richer. Middle class folk, they ain't in the picture. Get richer, die trying, that's the main goal. Blowing money fast, whatever goes. Whatever
Actually,
goes.
listen,
Lord
what team you go to? Let me jump into this real quick. Would she be an all-time lead scorer in ACL when she went to UConn, South Carolina, Duke, etc.? Don't you? Hey, what your team you go to matters. The decisions you make matters. If you're not making the good decisions, that's your fault. If you gotta go to UConn, South Carolina, Duke, etc., that's different. But she decided to go to Iowa, and it's the best thing for her career. And now she is a record breaker. Now you talk about ifs and ands, buts, and ducks. But hey, we know what actually happened. And she made Iowa a powerhouse when she was there. She made her a powerhouse when she's there. So context does matter. We're gonna do context. We gotta talk about what actually happened. You can't talk about context of what ifs and buts.
Speaking on the realer, at every given moment, anybody can be a killer. Thank God he's a forgiver, gracious deliverer, the Holy Ghost filler, who comes to be a siller. Purged like a liver, now we're flowing like a river to the heart of America to make the devil quiver. Wait the dead thriller, but not in vanilla. In the ring like I lead, but with Holy Ghost vigor, with an extra clip of scripture. Squeezing on the trigger, got the devil on his tail, bouncing like Tigger. America, will ya take time to hear the word of the gospel? Face it like a mirror. Things will get clearer when the devil don't steal ya. America do it big, but God do it bigger. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pimp. Stat paper, get your money.
Hey, we like the feistiness for Caitlin Clark. We want Caitlin to be bad. I think she plays better when she's has a little chip on her shoulder. I don't like the nice Caitlin. Now, I want nobody call Agent Ghetto. All the time we call Agent Ghetto when she at Ghetto. All the time we call Agent Ghetto is when she at Ghetto. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when she at Ghetto, we say, hey, she's at the Ghetto, she's at the other professional. That's all the time we say that. I think Angel calls herself more ghetto than we do. I'm so hood. That was Angel's words. We didn't say that. Angel said she was hood. That's why, she said that. He's like, y'all say I'm so hood, so yeah, I'll be that. Y'all say I'm the villain, I guess I'll be the villain. Okay. Cool. Be the villain. That's love, though. We love Angel. Angel's good. She's good. Angel's good for TV. She's good for social media. Thank you to my moderator, Steven. Thank you to my wife, Ella, the producer. It's your boy, KD. We'll be back a little bit later today. Get y'all some rest and we're going to get some dinner. I promise I'm coming back. Either with a video or I'm going to come back live. We got some other stuff to talk about. I do want to talk a little bit about Brody, but I want to also talk about what happened with Mattel and Angel's Reese's that has the Reese's Pieces. Oh, man, they Reese's Pieces are melting in your hand, not in your mouth. Let's go. We'll be back soon. Peace.